Hello, everybody. So I'm not sure how the sound is. I'm actually testing this. Hopefully there isn't a whole bunch of distractions. Let's see here. Oh, it's been one of those mornings. Let's see. I am setting stuff still up on here. How was everybody's 4th of July? Let me see. That's correct. Save. Drinking a little bit of coffee. See everybody slowly coming in the chat. Let me see how I go to comments. I made it public. Good. So yeah, I'm drinking some coffee, enjoying my Mary. I'm actually smoking on some, what is that? I think it's lemon frosting. It's pretty amazing. Let me tell you what this good shiznick is. It's a sativa. Yeah, it's called lemon icing, and it is a sativa hybrid. But oh my gosh, like fluffy as ever. So darn yummy. And I mixed a little of the, let me tell you guys. I mixed a little of it with Blue Dream and Tangerine Haze. And of course, how could I not? Tangerine Haze is the best. But, yeah, I'm having some allergies today. Sorry if my nose sounds a little rough. It is a little rough. Yeah, I am. Just wanted to stop in and let everybody know I am going to be doing more live streams. I'm just trying to get myself set up. I've been working on construction in my house for literally I think we're going on 3 weeks straight every single night, staying up till 4 a.m. every single night to get this shit done. And yeah, I am playing a little music in the background because this is not a monetized video, nor do I care. I love me some home dance radio is what it's called. I actually am going to link you guys this radio station in the description at the end of the live because it's so darn good. It really, 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 really is. Let me see if I can even do it. I might be able to do it now. Comments, more settings. I don't think it'll let me change the live stream options yet. Okay, maybe in comments that might work. Let me see here. Settings, general. I don't know, actually. I thought I could just put it in there. I'll have to put it at the end of the video. But anyway, yeah, this new band that I found, it's literally called Home, Home. And then they have, in quotations, dance. And it is like an 80s EDM. And it is so amazing. If you don't know what EDM is, it's electronic dance music. But it's so, like, positive. I don't know how else to put it. And actually, I haven't really talked about it yet, but I will. Once my construction is done on my house, I'll be able to focus on my music, is what I've been wanting to do. It's incredible how much things I have collected in 5 years living in the house that I do. And now that I own it, finally putting in permanent fixtures and replacing and removing pieces. And like, I'm literally chopping up parts of my walls, removing closets and turning them into small rooms. It's honestly, it's been a interesting experience because I've learned all on my own. Like even how to caulk a wall properly has been an interesting experience. Let me just say. But I don't know. I feel like my perspective in the last few months since my surgery has definitely changed. And my prerogative in reference to my YouTube channel is pretty much like authentic. Be as authentic as possible and not forceful, because I can tell it's never good for you guys who are listening, and I'm not able to put out the content I want to in the time frame I want to, and I got all this other shit in my life which takes precedence, which is just the way it is. I love the feeling of knowing when I finally finish painting and the last can of paint, I can throw the whole thing away instead of holding on to the top, to match the paint, or um cleaning brushes and making sure they last so I don't have to buy 50 more packs of bristle brushes to get a certain kind of texture in my wall. I tell you what, it's been weird, the whole experience. um like into the process of doing small projects, I notice and I have felt like my quality of life is it totally went up, because now I'm like, hey, you know what? No, I want beautiful fixtures and hardware in my house, and so what if it's never been done? Let's try it. I've actually converted some dressers into permanent fixtures into my house, so now I have like built-in storage that are drawers, and it actually looks absolutely incredible. I'm sure eventually I'll do a walkthrough, because I have been documenting it all on my Instagram on Chronically Designed. I will put that in the description below if you're interested in following along. My color scheme is really turning out beautiful. It's flowing slowly but surely. Last night, I was up really late doing dishes and laundry and moving furniture around and throwing things away. And I guess I can say seeing progress is exactly what is it. What's the game? What's the name game here? The fact that I wake up and can see a difference. It, I've been joking, but it's so true. It's so true. And let me turn this. Well, I've been joking that ultimately my perspective on my home, if I could just like knock all the walls out and redo it, I would. But uh it's like cutting away, chipping away at a mountain. That's kind of how it feels, this construction project. Three rooms, 2 bathrooms, a yard, and a full acre, 2 acres. Pretty much what I'm dealing with. And trying to find a better efficiency in my life and just going for it, and trying things and accepting that things aren't going to work always. I mean, I tried to use silicone um, caulking to try to get texture on the wall, and realized not only was that an expensive approach, but it wasn't even healthy, because that shit's dangerous. So having to remove silicone after the fact, it was a beautiful idea at the beginning, but spackle works just as good. um, it's been a whole new world, completely a whole new world. I'm gonna exit out of some things. Hang on a second, guys. Put you on mute for a second. Okay, we're back. We're back. This is called Goodbye Horses. It's so freaking good. I hope you guys can hear it a little bit. But yeah, chipping away at the mountain of construction. I know there will be an end point eventually. Shit, I don't know when, but it will happen. And I'm even at this point, like, do I start doing more content on the other channel, or do I just leave it here and, title it as is, and then eventually move it. So it's like a feature of Rachel Raw Truth, feature it here, and then actually make it a thing on the other channel. I have been thinking about that, and I do believe that may be the process I go about. So I'm cross promoting these two channels. I genuinely like this StreamYard. I genuinely think it is pretty effective. I don't care that there's a logo on the upper right. I'm not really that concerned. Now, the watch hours I'm a little concerned about, because the way this works is, unlike OBS, which is a totally different program to stream from. Oh my God, that's such a good song. It's called Shadows, the New Division. Such a good song. I don't know. I could pay a monthly fee and use StreamYard, which I probably will do eventually. But mostly it's like I want to be as authentic as possible when I'm coming on here and chatting with you guys. Sort of like a video podcast in a sense. On occasion you may see a little pop in and say hi. Having other guests featuring my frequent sidekick, Marie 504. This has just been a whole new process. Say hi, whoever just joined. So, we're just relaxing today. I am toking on some lemon icing and drinking some beautiful coffee. Listening to some music. Choking and smoking, okay? It's been a very, very busy week. I can't even believe is it Thursday already? I think it is. So insane. So I took my son to the water park on the 4th of July, and that was super awesome. We had such a good time. We are going to be doing camping trips very soon. And if you didn't know, I have a 5-year-old. So I am a single mom to a 5-year-old, and very much I love that he can speak and communicate his feelings and his desires. I really absolutely love that we can make plans. I mean, we're talking about all kinds of fun trips, and I'm at this point like maybe I should rent a car in a couple of months and do some really fun stuff in the winter instead of actually focusing on presents. Maybe we go take a trip or something. I'm really considering it. So if you ever want to follow along with the mommyisms, please go over to Instagram and follow me at Rachel Raw Truth. I am usually just posting private things, but obviously if it's posted and it's on a public platform, I want you guys to check it out. But if it's related to just the channel and it's more content based, of course, features will always be put on my Instagram, Miss Chronic Chronicles. I've been really thinking I need to do a sit down, and this is not the video for that, but I do need to do a sit down and explain more so of my 2021 version of Miss Chronic Chronicles and really where this channel has progressed, how it even became a thing. I need to really do that. Maybe I'll have one of my lovely friends come on and help monitor the chat while we do so. But I know I talk about a lot of controversy and a lot about hang on. All right, I'm back. A lot of sensitive topics is what I was saying. I know I talk about a lot of topics most people don't expect and controversial ideas. But normally if I bring it to this platform, I actually believe that there's some kind of useful meat to what I'm saying. So respectfully, if you don't agree with the content you see here, you don't have to be a negative Nelly. You can just leave. But if you enjoy the content you see here, I absolutely appreciate when I get likes, comments, and shares. I have been on this platform for 10 years. I say it often because it's hard to believe for myself and I have to say it out loud. It's just a reality. Um, but I do want to speak a little briefly on the fact as a viewer, as Ms. Chronicles, as a viewer, I have noticed, I don't even know how to put it. It's almost like a bully mentality that exists with jealousy and envy of people just having, um, how do I put it? Me, I don't care about numbers, and I honestly don't care about popularity. I honestly care about genuine effort and experiences shared. So when I put something out, not only does it take a lot of time, but I feel a need to do so. So like this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm already gonna be doing this. What are we gonna do? Watch more people? Because that's the thing. As a viewer, I am a viewer on YouTube, and I definitely subscribe and watch other channels. I give them my time. I give them my energy. I actually even comment. And that's become a weird like popularity contest thing that if you even want to actually enjoy someone's content and there may be a bias that's different than yours, concept and whatever, if you have any area of individuality, it almost is threatening as if you comment. Unless you're looking for like minds. So my whole point to saying this is some people are just focused on the trollism side and others are looking for friends, genuine friends. I fall in the second category. I genuinely um am the same person offline as I am online. But what I share isn't always the same. What I share online currently, what you guys see is what I give you. Before I was a mom, I'd probably be a little bit more outspoken and more aggressive about my opinions. But I understand as a mom that not everybody raises their kids the same, lives the same lifestyle, so on and so forth. And I feel like that's what I've learned from being on YouTube. But people that are just have an actual screen name they sit behind and on YouTube and they're talking to others and they think they can interject and implant their concepts and belief systems and others is where I have a problem with even sometimes interacting with the chats. And it's sort of depressed me a little bit lately because I'm like, I want to be able to feel really welcomed on YouTube, not just as a creator, but as a commenter. And for the first time in my life the other day, which really surprised me, I'd even feel this way, but somebody timed me out only because of the fact that they knew I was friends with another creator. And I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. This is like the kind of shit that I didn't even experience in middle school, but I heard about. I didn't have enemies in middle school. We're talking preteen, okay? That's what it feels like. Some of these YouTubers, followers can be really harsh if you have an opinion that's not the same as theirs. And it really doesn't matter where you go on YouTube because I've actually seen it everywhere. It's not just the true crime community. It's a problem everywhere. So you have to be prepared to stand up against others' belief systems that may not be yours, but respectfully decline to respond. I have learned this experience very deep, just watching situations get out of control. And I'm sure that as a creator that I do not, because I'm not aggressive the way I am, I'm sincere. There's a big ass difference. That some people, some creators, and their followers, so their subscribers, their people that come over to my channel eventually, okay, this has happened, may or may not understand me as a commenter. They may or not understand. They may think, honestly, because I don't mind finding lots and lots of channels. I'm probably subscribed to like, I would imagine like 3,000 channels. I've been on YouTube for 10 years and I used to be that YouTuber that, and I still am actually. If you subscribe to me, believe it or not, I'm going to subscribe back. Does it mean I'm going to hit the bell? No, no, it does not mean that. And it actually even means I might click it off. Like, I might actually not watch your content unless I actually like you. So I want the same thing in the people that follow me. I genuinely am seeking that as a content creator. And yes, my direction and my frequency of making content has been a big ass problem, but it's about sincerity. I don't have any excuses other than the fact it's fact. I couldn't make something, I couldn't put it out. I would try and it wouldn't work, whatever the hell it was. So, like, getting out of that headspace is where I'm trying to focus, very much so, and allowing myself to, like, kind of grow from the time that I have spent here on YouTube. It's not a bad thing that I have documented my life for the last 10 years. It's only a bad thing if someone can't understand why I've been documenting my life for the last 10 years, and I can't help them. You figure out your own reasons and ways you do things. It's pretty much, this is pretty much a time capsule of my life for the last 10 years, and I appreciate that there is a platform to do so. I mean, at any time, something negative could happen, and I hope not. Like, in my real life, something negative happened, and even on the channel itself, where it could get a lot of backlash. And so I wanted to state the fact that as a content creator, I don't try to bring anything but mutual respect to my channel. So I would hope, as a subscriber, when you get timed out in a chat just because you wanted to say hello, can be eye-opening as a content creator. In 10 years, it took 10 years to somebody be a dick like that. Right? Isn't that a funny moment? 10 years. And then somebody thought, oh, no, she's a threat. I'm like, get grip, dude. And I will be discussing in the future, not this video either, I will be discussing in the future finding myself in drama channels I didn't know I was in. And that is a pretty depressing place. It literally actually does destroy your positive energy you create, like a little nest. It's like a fucking hawk comes into your beautiful little canary nest, tears that shit up. Makes you feel alone in a lot of ways. It's not a positive thing. So I want nothing to do with that. And I've realized that, it's just like meeting a friend. See, mommy moments. My son had a question and he is more important than you. So, mm. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep more focused on kind of the vlog mentality again, but maybe in a live chat kind of version, interact with some of you as I spell out the realities of life at times with these token talks. I have been making token talks for 10 years, people, when the laws were not the way they are today. I was a lucky biatch to live in California and be able to token talk, have my Mary and my Joe. So that's why I started my podcast. That's why I'm trying to bring more guests on. That's why the hell I'm trying to talk about these things slowly but surely. And I will not I have to be real. I will not talk about other channels unless they're actually on my channel. You will never hear an actual name until you come to this channel. Because if I just feel like that's the right way to do it. If I have someone who's a guest, then yeah, their channel's gonna be mentioned. Otherwise, I am so tired of giving out clout like cookies. Like, it is not trick or treat time. I'm done. I'm done being nice because people take advantage of it. If you come into my chat and you're an actual friend of mine, of course I'm going to shout you out because you're the bomb. Because that's called real support. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of, even if I find a channel I love, like I'm saying very strong here, it always bites you in the ass if you have an opinion and they're not sharing the same. Like it always bites you in the ass. And I have for years been a loyal person. You can go through my channel, truly, people, you can go through my channel and look. I make full videos that are like 45 minutes long, respectfully shouting out a channel and all their efforts and energy and time. This is the whole point that I'm trying to get across to everybody listening, that if you're not a content creator, you have no place in your life or right to tell us how to live ours. So mind your own business, focus on your own life. Just like I started off this whole video trying to get across, that even as a content creator, I have a life and I'm pretty busy in it. And I focus on what I need to. So I will continue to do that. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I almost feel like there's fruit in everything I say. And that's part of why I want to get back on here a little bit more frequently, is that I think somebody can gain something from the words I just said. I really think all of you should take a step back and remind yourselves that you matter first. And all the other extras in your life, they need to actually be a fulfilling extra, fruitful respect. Because it almost is like some people get sketchy about even if you mention their channel and maybe they don't like you. So then it becomes this like forced energy share. So I can't do that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to force anyone to try to give. No. I don't have any energy for that. If you like what I'm doing, come say hi. Otherwise, um, you can fuck off. It's kind of how I feel about it. And it's weird because, like, I want to say in one hand, it has a lot to do with age. I am 35 years old. And when I was on YouTube in my 20s, I felt very different, you know? And I've always shared a lot of energy, even in my real life. If I know someone has like a major skill or something, I will always bring them to the forefront. I have a friend who's a massage therapist and she does amazing work. I mean, like, I have fibromyalgia and I'm in constant pain. And I have neuropathy and flat back syndrome. I think that's what it's called, flat back disorder syndrome. Anyway, my neck is protruding inward. So I have a lot of pressure and pain on a regular basis. And I deal with digestive issues. And so if I'm in pain, of course, it just exacerbates everything. So having my friend and knowing how well she works on me, I told her, suggest her out to one friend who had some severe neck issues. And then she suggested her out to a friend, and then she suggested her out to her friend, and my friend's doing good right now. And it just took, if you honestly believe in someone and they actually show up, then yeah, give them some respect. But I guess my heart hurts to know that there's so many flakes out there and they're just thirsty. And that's the sad facts. I have been freaking transparent and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm always the same person in business as I am even in my love life. Like, I probably treat it very much like a business situation, which we will have a conversation about relationships in the future. It's not like a 50-50. It's 100-100, biatches. Oh my gosh. We will talk about it in the future. I think that's a really good subject that Marie 504 and I should have a little gander about. And so I do think that anybody here who is interested in, even, I think I've been thinking about it. I need to talk about Katrina again too, because so much shit has changed since then. Oh my God, so much changed. I was thinking about it the other day. Like, even in the last 2-3 years, I have a different perspective of my experience fully now. And I do have a video, I'll probably link it below, that is my Katrina experience, but I want to do an updated version because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, so many people's lives have changed politically, like, even like as a racial aspect, things have changed. And you could even argue that a lot of stuff started then. If you really want to talk about it, if we want to talk about it, I need to freaking bring my Marie 504 in for that one too. I really believe the dynamics of our hurricanes are more and more intense. It's just scary. It's July and Florida is being hit hard. A lot of people have argued, yeah, that's happened before, but it's not. In a pandemic, disaster is it's a toxic combination. So I just think, wasn't it Houston that had a bunch of power outages last year? I can't even remember. The fires that happened last year or the year before, in California too, and here we have some fires that keep happening around where I live. So my in like I don't know, my perspective on everything when it comes to like my channel and people's opinions about my channel. I don't really care, which I feel freaking great about that. And relationships with friends and family and things like that. I only focus on what's fruitful and positive. I just cannot give my energy to things that make me feel like I'm wasting my breath. But I don't know. It makes me sad that I can't share my son with you guys a little bit more because I feel like he's such a freaking amazing creative person. The only thing you guys might get a taste of, which I'm super freaking excited about, and here's kind of my announcement, is my son and I may do some like live performances. I have a theremin. If you don't know what that is, you should seriously Google it. I will put the information below at the end of this video. But he has a steel tongue drum, and it sounds beautiful. And I was thinking maybe we'll do like a little fun show together on YouTube at some point. I can't put him on screen, but I do think the little mini concert with my son would be pretty wild. So we'll see what happens, but it's just me. It's kind of like I don't need a money tree. I need to shake the universe, and whatever's supposed to fall out of the clouds, please do. All these new experiences and adventures. But I had started talking about that station, the Pandora station, and that's the fact. I'm like hearing so many new songs lately because I found new music that has been so liberating and exciting and encouraging. Um, it makes me just want to get my house finished and start making music. I have an entire back room that I may turn into my recording studio, but at this point, I have converted my living room. At this point, we're working at it, into a recording studio, and with like 5 synthesizers and the theremin and co-oscillators, and I have 3 keyboards and a MIDI. I have Ableton and I have GarageBand. I need to get Ableton Live. I mean, no, not Ableton Live. I have Ableton Live. I need to get Logic. But then again, I don't know if I want to get Logic because the frustrating part is I don't know if I have enough space. I have like 3 TVs and a Mac Mini that I'm considering hooking up, and then just running one of the synthesizers off of the small computer, and then my Mac working the Final Cut, whatever I do, sound capture if I use GarageBand or something else. And then on my desktop, I was thinking lock that in and do a separate mic and record whatever I'm doing ambient wise for the Windows. And so there'll be like 3 recordings I can work with and then mix them all together. I really want to get a mixing board. I know you heard me. Literally, I know it's a lot. Believe me, I'm not even talking like out the box here. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening, but it's gonna happen. I have all the equipment. I have the mics. I even have the isolation foam. Yeah, like I said, I got lots of projects, people. And that's what makes me happy these days is like seeing progressions and having new desires, like seeing things trans transition into the right place. And I don't know. I've owned my house like 2 years now. I think we're going on 2 years. And last year was just a throwaway year. Nothing really got done. But this year, I'm like, can honestly say, besides my allergies, my throat is so much better since the surgery. And that's a big ass deal. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I had my tonsils taken out not a year ago. Oh my gosh. In April. And April 12th. So, I'm a few months into recovery. I had broken my nose into the whole experience because I had passed out. It was a big deal. It was a lot of drama. And there was a woman that I was working with that I thought it was a positive thing that didn't end up being a positive thing. And so I've taken a lot of moments of clarity now since the experiences over the last few months. And that's what I'm saying. I'm super glad I found this StreamYard. I'm really trying to get back into the swing of things. And I'll tell you what, working so late at night has screwed up my hours sleeping. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm tired. I'm trying to drink this coffee. Should roll another joint. We're going to do it. We're doing it. So come with me, folks. Come with me. You get to hear the magic. Oh, I'm going to turn off my fan, though. Oh, I'm tired. So I just added a bunch of plants in my bedroom last night. And let me just say, I woke up, felt so refreshed. Makes me happy. I love green things. I've like joked with my son because he loves the color green too. I was like, we should paint the floor like grass. I'm actually not kidding. I might want to do it. Like literally make it textured and then in the kitchen do like stones with a faux and just paint it. Yes. Paint rocks on my floor. I'm not playing. Why not? Bring the outdoors in. I live in Colorado, if you didn't know. And so it's cold pretty much all the time, even in the winter. I mean, even in the summer. We've had hail a few times. It blows my mind. Like, what the hell is going on here? But, let's see. I'm going to smoke on some. I need to get some more of this one. It's pretty yummy. This is orange creamsicle. And it's a THC 21%. It's a sativa hybrid. It's 0 CBD. That's what it says. Oh my, yum. It smells like orange peels, like sweet, creamy. You know what? It smells like a creamsicle, I'm not going to lie. Or an orange Julius. Have you ever had one of those? They're so yummy. So yeah, I've just been now not using pipes anymore. I do still dab on occasion, but since my surgery, I had to have like 6 weeks, I think it was total, that I was in recovery and didn't get to smoke. So I started using edibles. I kind of perfected that area of it. If you haven't seen my last video, go check that out. I went through quite a bit of the products that I used during my recovery. And let me just say, I'm not going to stop doing that. I really enjoyed sharing it with you guys. I got a lot of good feedback. And so I am going to continue to collect some of the new edibles that I purchase or the new edibles that I make. So if you want to check out some of the stuff I'm creating, please go over to Instagram and follow me on The Mary Jo Show. I made some marshmallow nut bars. Oh my god, they were so fucking good. I mean, literally, the best thing I've ever made. So I took like these silicone molds are for granola bars. So like kind of the size and shape of a butter stick. And I layered the bottom of the pan, not with melted chocolate, but with chocolate chips, just like one layer. Then I took some almonds and oh no, wait, I'm sorry. I took marshmallows next, the second step. And I had the big giant marshmallows, the kind you would put like campfire style. And I put them on I took a bunch and I ripped them apart and they were sticky in the inside, right? So I flipped them downwards into the candy mold so that it was stuck to the chocolate chips. And then I took um, almonds and pecans that were not toasted. So just kind of like normal, yummy, no salt, no sugar, just plain raw. And then I layered and shoved them in between the marshmallow and the chocolate chips and all that, and like just jammed it in there. Then I took some melted chocolate with medicated oil, so it was cannabis oil, and I just drizzled the whole top. And it was dark chocolate. And I used Dove dark chocolate. Oh my god, it was amazing. I'll just say that. Then I put it in the refrigerator and I let it sit. Now it was so strong that I had to chop them into like quarter sizes to even get a safe dose, because the first time I used the medicine I was freaking out. I woke up in like 4 o'clock in the morning and was like, oh my god, I felt like I had taken a pain pill, and I don't like feeling my high. I want it to just work on my brain, my body, my stomach, because I have digestive issues, I have anxiety, and I deal with chronic pain. So I want some more of that lemon, but I'm not gonna. Where's the other one? Tangerine haze. Is this the one? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do this. The terpenes on this lemon icing is amazing. It's literally, let me see if I can turn this on. Cam. Hello. Can you see that? Where's my camera at? You can't see it very well though. It's so freaking dense and sticky, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm tired. Can you tell? I look tired. I know. Don't judge me. So yeah, I'm mixing that with the other one. And I've been using raw filter cones. They're like king size. I get them on Amazon. They're freaking amazingly cheap. It's $20, $22 if you're really getting a bad deal. Free shipping, and I get, what is it called? It's like a loader. I don't know. It just fills it. It doesn't rip the cone. I'll put all this below, all the things I'm suggesting you guys, because it only makes it fair. But yeah, I have been dabbing again, but I don't use pipes anymore. I just feel like it's not efficient in a good way. You're literally smoking on like a charcoal. And then the way I look at it is, forgive me, but there's so much bacteria. It's not fucking healthy. So I've been enjoying joints again, only because I feel the amount of the medicine is probably why it's working so well. And number two, I feel like I can taste my flour a lot better. It's not so charcoaly. I really hate it. The reason I'm sharing this with you guys is it's been 10 freaking years I've been doing this. Always used a pipe. Always used a pipe. I like steamrollers. I feel like that gives such a good cloud and you don't have to light it too much. But I don't like bongs. I used bongs for freaking like 5 straight years, if not more, maybe 7. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Long ass time. Let's put it that way. A long ass time. After I got pregnant and had my son, after I had my son, I didn't enjoy bongs anymore. Like, I just felt like they were so freaking harsh. That's when I got into steamrollers. And I felt like with bongs, I went through lighters so freaking fast because you have to light, over and over sometimes. With regular pipes, dry ones, I felt like they'd get cracked or overheat or break. It's just very annoying. Now, the electric vape pens, there are some that I do like. But then again, I feel like you had to, everything turns into resin eventually. So why do I like joints? Because of that. You're not having to maintain something. It's so much more clean. I don't know. I've just been enjoying it. And so I feel like Snoop Dogg. Just kidding. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm at the place where I feel like I'm starting to be more aware of my age. My son just had to stop by again. So yeah, I'm gonna smoke this one with you guys. Who knows what we're gonna chat about? I'm trying to like make the stream matter. So we're just hanging out. It's a token talk. It's exactly what this is. Oh man. Did I not share with you guys the name of my personal? It's Rachel Raw Truth Instagram, and that's my other channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my main channel, go to my About page, click over to channels, and you will see the 3 channels I am associated with. Check them out. Check them out. You should subscribe. I will be being more active on them slowly but surely. Shit's just busy right now, people. Alright, here goes nothing. I am putting the medicine together. It so works well. Oh my God, it works well. I feel like I maybe messed up on these cones twice. And that was my fault because I overpacked it. But, I don't know. I just like it. It's made the medicine experience positive. Oh, it's so cold today. Well, at least my house, because I put the air conditioner on. It's working. Let's put it that way. It's working. I'm cold. But it's like 105 degrees outside today, I think. It's been really hot. Okay. Let's move on over here. Gotta grab my coffee. Oh, man. I just got a massage a couple of days ago, like I was saying. And let me just say, I'm still sore in some spots. My shoulder hurts. And I keep working through all the pain. I'm still doing stuff around my house, even though my massage friend was like, you paid for this. Don't hurt yourself. No heat. And I always take a freaking shower because I don't do well with ice. I know. I'm admitting I am a hard-headed person. I'm telling you all this. All right. We are lighting the joint. I need to go clean up my yard in a few minutes. That's probably what I'm going to start my day with. Oh. Yeah, I am a lawn mowed. I have some branches to pick up in my yard. I need to de-weed, but if it's too hot outside, I might wait. It's so yummy. If you're not choking, you're not smoking. Yeah. So maybe I will hopefully start making music live streams, which will be so much fun to see the responses from you lovely people. I mean, the interesting part is I don't even know the equipment that well. I'm still learning everything, but when I purchased everything slowly, I was like, well, this will work with that, and that will work with that. and I was still using Windows at the time. So some of the stuff I have are conversion. The conversion side of stuff is going to be interesting, like which pieces of equipment work better with what types of systems. So I have been thinking that I may utilize my OnlyFans page, because that's the only reason I really have it, is for all the other interesting multi-streaming stuff. So I will put in the description box my OnlyFans link. Go follow it. It is free. It should be staying free until I, like, who knows what release. I don't really think I'm going to make it any price. I just want it to be there for a backup. Because, you never know with YouTube. You never know. But even the same goes with OnlyFans. You never know. They totally get rid of people all the time, too. And they're not okay with cannabis. So I had a chat with them privately. So I do know that they said I could have content that's cannabis related, but not actually smoking. But hey, we'll see what happens. Diffraction. Oh my god, I love this freaking artist. This song is good, but it's Frockenhofer Diffraction is the artist. I'm gonna link something below. I'll put one of my songs I love. They're so freaking good. I don't even know how to explain it, and they're so hidden with their lyrics. You cannot find them on the internet in any way, shape, or form. So I like that they keep their songs a mystery. They absolutely have lyrics. You just can't. You have to break it apart. I don't have my good speakers on. Nobody's going to hear it very well. So good. Mm. Tired. Yeah, my happy place is a joint, some coffee, and some Pandora. That's my happy place. And good air conditioning. I finally saw a spider the other day. I was like, we are definitely in summer in Colorado. Because, it's wintertime and, like, I'd say December, you see them a lot. And then early spring, you see them a lot. I have pets and plants in my house, and I hate spraying, but I'm going to have to. I put a bunch of essential oils like clove and rosemary in all my vents, but ugh, I hate spiders. It's like, because I live in the mountains, I'm one of those people that really does believe we have really no right to be angry at the spiders because we live in their fucking hood. But I'm so terrified of being bit at night. Like, can you just stay on the floor and not crawl up my bed? Maybe someone calling me. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.